people tend to sit at a distance, I know because I used to do it as well, is it's a good escape route in case the bayan is boring. So if I sit at a distance, I can escape quickly. So I'll tell you one thing, I'm a boring guy anyway, so don't expect too much from me. And the other thing is, inshallah, if you stand up from in front of me and you walk out, I won't be offended, inshallah. So still brothers, come on, don't come on, inshallah, come brothers, inshallah. Jazakumullah. Come brothers, watch. Before I start, I'll just share with you one observation. And people who are as young as me, nod your heads, will know, will verify this. In our masjids in England, there was never a custom of people sitting spaced out. In the past, if anybody was delivering a talk, people would all sit close by. This is how it was. In fact, people never used to lean. But then, people got money and people started traveling. And when you travel, you get to see other cultures, other nations. You get to take good from them. But also, the evil also, the bad also creeps into us. So our people went out in the world and they went to other countries and they saw the sheikh is delivering a speech. Somebody's sitting in Africa, somebody's sitting in America, somebody's having a kahwa party at the back. And people thought that's normal. So we started doing that. But the talk of deen can never be listened to in that manner. And it's because we've started listening to the talks of deen in that manner, that dismissive attitude, and worse than that, people taking out their phone. Brother, you don't take out your phone when the doctor's talking to you, in the lecture theatre, when the lawyer's talking to you. If a cop pulls you over, try then, pull out your phone. Yeah, whatever, yeah. See what you get. Nobody does it there. So why do it when the talk of Allah and His Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is taking place? I always say to my friends that to sit in this gathering is not for us. You Maulana? It's not for us to sit here. If you did not pray your Isha Salat, if a person did not pray their Isha Salat, then they're sinful because Isha Salat is for us. But if somebody performed their Isha Salat and left, didn't stay for the talk, it's okay. A person who stayed, he gets more reward. To sit in the gathering is not farz. But once I sit, then to listen with the correct decorum and adab and etiquette is farz upon me. And if I do not listen in the correct manner, the words I may get, I might even understand the jokes, I might have a bit of a giggle, I might gain some knowledge, but beyond, I may also gain reward. But beyond that, nothing. I will not get the tawfiq to practice upon what I am hearing. So brothers, my request to you is whenever any talk of deen takes place, or ta'aleem takes place, we sit. We try to sit in a tahiyyat position. Hafiz Patel Sahab Rahmatullah used to say, one of our elders used to say, जब जिस्म टूटने लगता है तो रूह बनने लगती है. When your body starts breaking, your soul starts getting made. So force yourself to sit in a tahiyyat position as long as you can. Force yourself to listen attentively. Nobody likes to, especially in this country, we don't like touchy. Yeah? In India, Pakistan, you go and you're sitting in a bayan and there's a little space in front of you. Next guy will come and sit there. And you're like, oh, man, give me some space. We don't like that. But the adab is we should try to sit as close as possible and listen attentively. So my advice to myself and all of us, whenever, 50 years from now, if you're sitting in a talk, then follow those adab, those etiquettes, and you will benefit. One scholar, he said that I've never sat, he's a scholar himself, he said, I've never sat in any talk except that I have gained something, I have taken something away from it. Not just knowledge, but sometimes the penny just drops. Sometimes just one statement changes a person's life, providing the person listens carefully. And in that regard, I'll tell you very quickly a story. There was a king, he was pious, so he wanted to make his son, the prince, Hafiz al-Quran. So he invited a Qari Sahib. He said, can you come and teach my son? So he said, yes. So the Qari Sahib used to come to the palace every day. And they worked hard. The students was very dedicated as well. And after much effort, the students succeeded in memorizing Surah Baqarah. And the Ustad was dead chuffed. And he told the king, and the king was so happy. So the king held a banquet, invited people. And he sat on the stage with his son and with the teacher in the middle. And then, in front of everyone, the king summoned the servants to bring a tray full of gold coins, presented it to the Qari Sahib. This is a gift for you, Jazakallah for your efforts. So the Qari Sahib said, no, it's okay. So the king insisted, no, you got to take it. So then the Qari Sahib said, it's too much. 1,000 gold coins is too much. I've only taught him Surah Baqarah. It's too much. So the king insisted, no, take it. But then the king whispered in his ear. He said, before you leave, please meet me. So the Qari Sahib got even more happy. Maybe he's going to give me a bonus. So when, at the conclusion of the gathering, when he was leaving, he went to the king. Yes, Your Royal Highness. He said, Jazakallah for your services. Don't come back again. You're sacked. You're fired. So he's like, what have I done wrong? So the king said, it was your statement. In your eyes, the value of 1,000 gold pieces is more than Surah Baqarah. You said, I've only taught him Surah Baqarah, and this is too much. So if that is the value of Surah Baqarah in your heart, that 1,000 gold coins is more precious, more valuable than Surah Baqarah, what are you going to impart to my son? So the talk of Allah and His Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, whether it's ta'aleem, muzakara, bayan, each letter of that is more valuable than all the treasures of the heavens and the earth. A person who shows due reverence and respect, he will benefit. The nur of the talk will come into his heart and he will change slowly but surely. And as we find in the lives of Sahaba Kiram, they heard little, they did much. We hear much, but we do very little. We brag that I have that Sheikh's Bayan and that Sheikh's Bayan and I've got this downloaded, I've got 10,000 Bayans on my MP3 and all this. Brother, I don't see any of it in your life. And Allah Ta'ala on the day of judgment is not going to ask me how many Bayans did you save, how many Bayans did you attend, in fact how many Bayans did you deliver. Allah Ta'ala will ask, where is the practice in your life? So all of us make intention, inshallah, henceforth. We won't do what other people do. Other people can lean, other people might take out their phone, other people might leave gaps in the gathering. But no, I will do as Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam taught me and as the Sahaba Kiram demonstrated to me. Everyone make an intention. Now the bayan starts. Allah make it easy.